All right, guys, this is Health Nibble number 37, and I know I did number 36 this morning where I was showing you how to make, put fat in your coffee to continue the ketotic or ketogenic metabolism. And so what I'm going to show you today, could be 36 part 2, but I'm going to call it 37. And I told Erin that maybe I won't do one tomorrow, and she's a rule follower, and she said, well, you said 100 days in a row, and I'm thinking 100 health nibbles.
He's a cheater.
Anyway, I'm going to show you how to, so you have ketones and glucose, and so the ratio of those really makes a difference to how far into ketosis you are. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Basically, I'm going to prick my finger with this, okay, and it's calling for the ketone strip. So I hit the button. So this is a Keto Mojo.
I don't think you can see it.
Yeah. So pretty soon it's going to ask for the blood. And so I squeeze my finger and I bleed a lot. So you can watch that. Can you see that? So 0.8. So I'm at 0.8 in ketones. Anytime you're over 0.5, that means you're in ketosis. But a couple days ago when I checked, I was at, I think 0.6, but my blood sugar was up around 100. And I think that maybe I was fasting and then maybe I drank too much coffee because that can stimulate cortisol and screw your blood sugar levels up. So
now you're checking glucose.
now I'm checking my glucose. So I do bleed a lot. It's at 93. So the blood sugar level is good. If I would have done a straight fast, a couple things can happen. One, if I'm doing a straight fast for multiple days, I had this question. I wouldn't do a workout like I did this morning, which was pretty intense. It was fast, hard hitting, 20, 25 minutes. Which is why I wanted a little fat, because I was just feeling a little shaky and I didn't want to go to work, and let that ease out over a few hours. So I wanted a little food and it worked out great. So I feel super calm, high energy, clear-headed. My brain's burning ketones. And so when I have ketones that are above 0.5, that means I'm moving into ketosis. But if my sugar levels are above 100, I'm not. So my body's in that transition, and there's lots of things that play a role in that. When you get really fat adapted, which Erin is her body's really fat adapted. She can be clean for a half a day and move straight into ketosis at pretty high levels, where mine resists a little more. But I think I do maybe more intense exercise, would you say?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Maybe. So whatever, it's a different combination. Everybody's body's different, so don't feel like you're failing or whatever. But it does take a while to get fat adapted, where you can move right into ketosis.
And I look at it as a journey.
Yeah, it's definitely a journey.
There's always room to get better at it, and for your body to adapt better. So it's just kind of fun. Actually.
Yeah, and over here, like I get when I'm in ketosis a lot, I can actually play hockey and not eat, and all I do is burn fat. So rather than 2,000 calories of a sugar store, I've got 40 to 80,000 calories or whatever, tons of fat, right? Because the fat is like diesel fuel. So anyway, that's how you check it. And when we put people through our multi-therapeutic approach, when we're reversing autoimmunity or teaching them how to reverse autoimmunity or whatever disease that they're dealing with, dementia, Alzheimer's, this is one of the processes that we go through, is getting their body adapted so it can use different energy sources, because it's really hard to detoxify if you're eating carbohydrates all the time and your body can't move into ketosis. It's really tough.
One quick question. Is it smart to stay in ketosis all the time? It
is not smart to stay in ketosis all the time. We talk about diet variation. Sometimes we can, and it also depends, like for Erin and I, we are really maintaining, but if somebody's in a real disease hole, so to speak, we may move them into ketosis for a long time, like 2 months. But humans in nature would have, go into ketosis in the spring because you wouldn't you wouldn't have any food. In the summer, you might have strawberries in June and blueberries in July and fruit through the summer, so you'd probably be in more glycolytic pathways, maybe gaining some weight, and then the food would change, through the fall and winter to maybe a little more, grain, not modern grain, but clean foods from the earth, animals. You may hunt animals. So we talk about seasonal eating too, and with that model, you're never stuck in a certain pathway for a long period of time. So.
Okay, one last question, because I know we're going to get this question.
Yeah.
What is your monitor? What brand is that?
Oh, this is a Keto Mojo. We feel like it has the best value. So, cheapest with the best results. So you can get those, I think it's like, what's the website? Ketomojo.com,
I think.
Yeah, just Google it.
Or I could put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting blown up here. Someone's trying to get hold of us.
That's your help, Nibble.
Bye.